thank you this afternoon. My name is Fleur Adamson and I'm a civil celebrant. We are here because David Lowe asked this of us. We know that life is always changing and death is one of the major transitions in life. Yet when death happens in our own family, we can be struck by the extent of how it affects us. For a moment, let's rest our thoughts and bring our awareness to the beauty of this space that is present in this community. The sweeping views towards the coastline and the inland views of the Glasshouse Mountains. We are here today to celebrate the life of David Lowe. All of you who knew him know that today he would have wanted a very simple ceremony just here. This was a special place, one which carried memories of life which were very precious. It was a place he loved and deeply appreciated. David's life has had many twists and turns, and today we are here to share some difficult moments and also some beautiful ones. You gather here today as part of his family. David was a father, a brother, an uncle, a cousin, and a son. Today, we meet in remembrance of David and the role he played in your life. We have come to honour David's life, if not all of his choices. We honour the gift that he brought to the world with the presence of his son, Hayden. 2.5 years ago, David reunited with his son Hayden for the first time in over 30 years. Out of the dark times, David found his own light and pathway. You found each other and found strength within you that have nurtured. From the brief discussion I had with Hayden and reading the messages on the Facebook memorial page, I have come to see how colourful Dave's life was. His life was a roller coaster with many contrasts. Some friendships are not meant to last forever, but those that can withstand the ups and downs, cross-country moves, hardships, and other changes over the years are truly something special. Friendships don't magically last 40 years. You have to invest in them, and that is what David did. David was different, unique, one of a kind, who chose his path, a free spirit. He wasn't being who he was to make a statement. He chose his own journey for the best reason of all, to be happy. His motto was to forget what the world thinks life should be. This was his life, his journey, and his choices. David's passion in life was motorbikes and music. What is it about blokes and motorbikes? The picture that comes to mind is rebels with leather jackets and cigarettes dangling from their mouths, roaring through town, defying authority. Heliums on 2 wheels, instantly cool. I believe that there is also another benefit. They attract women. Even the nerdiest guy seems instantly cooler when riding a Honda CR16. Motorbikes are fun, dangerous, and exciting, and by extension, the men who ride them must be relaxed and calm. Today, Hayden is going to share a few words to remind us of the brighter side of David's life. Once complete, an invitation will be extended for others to share a few words if they feel called to.
Yeah, cool. The country bit or
No, just your memory.
okay. Hello everyone. I'm Hayden.
Oh,
Hi, Hayden. Yeah, obviously, you know, there are people here that knew Dad way longer than I did. So, I'm sure that there are so many more memories that you are able to share, but from my own experience, I met him 2.5 years ago in the flesh, started speaking about 2 years before that. And my experience of him, I know that he had a bit of a rough life and he was a colourful bloke, but my experience of him was actually super loving. Like he was really, in reality, he didn't actually match what I perceived him to be before I met him. I heard some stories and I know that he's done some terrible things in his life. But
We all have.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like everyone's guilty of something. And he was nothing but loving to me up right to the end. And so I really appreciate that I had that chance to get to know him. I really appreciate that I had the chance to get to know him a bit better. And actually, since his passing, I've got access to poetry he's written and diaries and all sorts of things, which we'll share that in a moment after. But I just feel like I've understood him on a deeper level now. The dude just mastered a bit of his own drum. It was really just, he didn't give a shit. And, there's, love it or hate it, you got to respect it. And, even when, just a couple of stories actually, when we were cleaning out his house, I was walking to and from the car and I ended up chatting to a couple of his neighbours. And one of them, she said to me, she's like, "Oh, are you going to and from Dave's place?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm his son." She's like, "Oh, where is he?" I'm like, "He's in the hospital. He's not doing very well." And she goes, "We had our differences. We didn't see eye to eye all the time."
Maybe they look at women's eyes too much.
Yeah. Just funny. And she said, we obviously, we rubbed each other up the wrong way. But she goes, "I will say this. He did care. He had it, he did care about certain people." And she told me a story about, one of the people in the other units there who he made them go to hospital when they were really ill. And just shared a couple of things that had happened within, the dynamics between the people living there. Which just made me realise, he did, under all that hard exterior, and the toughness, there was a softness there too. So, my words there. I invite anyone, if you've got a story, I imagine Nick's got some stories, have a little share.
Hello from Dave O. I'm his nephew Mick. Most of you know that. He's been with me since I was a baby.
This high. You haven't grown for a while.
Now I asked him for 15 years.
Don't start.
So all right, Dave. Yeah, and he turns up out of the blue, bloody nose, leathers on. "Where's my nephew?" Walked into this house and it's me, I'm Mick. And it's like, "Yeah, Mickey, just show me your bedroom." We go in the bedroom, I've got motorbike posters everywhere. That's when he realised, "You got the right guy." Sorry.
It's all right, Mick.
Anyway, we've been together for, well, anyone knows us, where Dave O was, Mickey was, where Mickey was, Dave O was. Everywhere for us. Probably 20 years, and then
Longer.
he had some drama at Caboolture, and he moved up here to the beautiful Sunshine Coast, and I used to come and see him as much as I could. And when we do, I bought a carton of piss and a bowl of fucking whiskey or something. And that's what we did to have fun together, and we'd go down the beach and do things. We'd go and do things. Like one time, we come for a drive up here, this place here. Well, we're actually looking for a good free campsite somewhere. So we went down to Obi, which is just down the other side of the mountain, down the bottom. And it used to be free, but it's not free anymore. So we come back, stopped at the pub, had a few beers, we pub down at Montville, Maple pub. And then we come here and we set up here and we had a couple of beers. Anyway.
You had one at Montville left, but it's too expensive.
Yeah. Well, while we were sitting here, this random guy just pulls up in his BMW, young fella jumps out with a backpack on, jumps over the side, takes everything out. And me and Dave are like, what are you doing, mate? He goes, well, I'm going to jump off. He puts a harness on and he grabs his kite and he just runs and jumps. And then Dave is just like, how cool is that? Like, it was so good. You had to see it. You had to be here. He did say P-chest to look out, but I'm sure this is the spot that he's talking about. And also, while we were here, the guy went down, he lost wind and he didn't crash, but he landed down lower. So there is a house down there, but all of that was gravel and didn't look complete. So we proceeded to drive down there and see how this guy's going. And we saw him, came open the gate, and he dropped his reading glasses on the ground. And I drove through, and Dave gets back in, he locks the gate, picks up, you broke me fucking glasses, you know, like, I'm sorry, Dave, but you broke me glasses. He had to get over it, but I got him another pair. So yeah, that was a good afternoon. That was just here. Like, we went to Purga Creek together. We've been to pubs together. We've been to his mates' houses. Like, he knows some awesome people, like you boys, and all sorts of area. And I was more than welcome. Dave, I had my back, and I had to respect that and be good. So Dave has always been there for me as a brother, a dad, and whatever, and an uncle. That's what he is. Been there for all the birth of my children, all three of them, and he's always had their back. Yeah. I love you, Dave, and there's so many stories I could say, but I can't do it all right now. So everybody late, buzz, but we're always late, weren't we? Yeah. Yeah, I've got your clothes on, your buckle and your shirt, what you like. You've been going for a few weeks now, and I still can't believe that you're going. I love you, Buzz, and get fucked! Sorry. Oh, Brad's just got that too. Awesome.
Everyone can hear all right? Just letting know everyone can hear all right? Sort of?
Hi guys. Thank you. Oh fuck no. Mum. Oh, what?
All right, speak up nice and loud.
Uncle David was my uncle, and he usually been so happy when he usually see me, and I usually been happy. And he knew me when I was like a baby.
What would you do?
And
His hamburger.
and
His hamburger.
he wanted to, he liked to
Show them what you can think. You go to
this what I gave him because he really wanted a hamburger. And then and I made him this at the hat with his favorite colors. And then it's all of the nature's colors.
Beautiful.
Always. I love you, Uncle Davo, and hopefully you can hopefully
Oh, baby girl. So proud.
A big hug for this beautiful little girl. Well done, Precious. You'll be doing my job in a few years' time. Love you for that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Here's love, baby girl Georgie, my daughter. She's too upset to talk. But it was really good with her, and she's very sad about his passing. And we actually can't talk because she's worse than me, but it's all right. Okay, but yeah, she just wanted to say she loves you, Uncle Dave. No worry, you'll be all right.
Someone else feel called to share anything, big boys? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big boys. Yeah. Yeah. We're just, we're sharing it, so just so that they can hear you.
All around the world.
We knew David a long time, 13, 14 years, and met him when he was probably about Brad's age and a bit of a rat bag, as he was the whole time I knew him. And he was always part of the family, kind of like a dad or an uncle. He was always at the kids' parties and always there to help us when we needed, when other people weren't. And yeah, it's just a big part of our lives. We've got a lot of kids, and he loved every single one of them. It's like a family member, and we're going to miss him very, very much. We'll have to say.
Here's what we'll do. I've put together a video, so in a minute we'll all sort of come over here. I'll turn the screen up, set the music on so you can all see it. And then I will change the screen so everyone can see the video together, okay? Does that sound good? Yeah, they're on mute. So come a bit closer and we'll watch this video if no one's got something to say. All right. Turn this right up. And it's a little bit glary, so it's we're going to go screen share, desktop, screen share. All right, peoples. Everyone got a spot where they can see all right? Yeah.
Yep.
Where's the computer? It might be a bit hard to see. I'll try, but if not, I'll upload the video so you can watch it after. Okay.
You know, a lot of people.
It's right.
Up that thing. Big smile on your
They're probably green then, so it wasn't brown.
Good looking people, aren't they?
That was absolutely awesome, Hayden. Everybody else that put their contribution into that, that was fantastic. I've only known Davo for the last couple of years, and I feel like I've known him forever. And that just brought so many beautiful memories at how much of a beautiful man he really was right from the start to the beginning. And I'm so grateful that he had you, Hayden, as a son. You've been absolutely awesome. And Mick, I see you there, and you know how much he loves you, and he'll always be there with you, bro, with you all. Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you. Thanks. All right. Yeah, just actually while we've got you here, does anyone on the Zoom want to say anything? Carol, Judy?
Say something on the day, mate.
No, it's looking like no one's putting their hand up.
Hey,
Okay.
love you, Davo, always will. Everybody know Davo, all his friends, especially you and Beck, you were really good to him in the last few years. Lived just down the road from him and we used to come and see you all the time. It's something that we can't do no more. Life's a bitch, then you die, I guess. So always think of you, Davo, I'll never forget you.
So what we'll do now, there's still a few things to go. We'll do not too long to go.
Nearly there, guys. Death brings us together
Sorry, Ross.
and opens to us the humanity we all share. It stirs within us the deepest heartfelt emotions. David was one of numerous children. I wonder if his mum colour-coded them all to keep track of her large brood. David moved out of home as a young man. Later on, he became quite a nomad, embarking on a soul-searching journey throughout the different states of Australia. David's life seemed to mend when he met Carol, and even though they parted ways after 10 years of being together, they still remained friends. A favourite watering hole for this colourful character was the Caloundra RSL when he discovered Bingo. Bingo has a way of staving off loneliness and boredom. It lifts your spirits and relieves stress and anxiety, especially when you hit the jackpot. Sometimes winning a meat tray or just a case is just as good. David treasured spending time at the RSL, listening to music and playing bingo, but most of all, he loved drinking beer with his mates. Whilst Hayden was sorting out his dad's possessions, he came across some poetry that Dave had written. Hayden is now going to share some of these words with you now, and then we will listen to some more of his favourite music whilst we reflect and listen to what Hayden has to say about his dad, to acknowledge the good times and the hard times and all those in between.
Awesome. Exactly. It's a bit windy, so hopefully it all captures all right there, and hopefully everyone can get that clear here. Sorry. So that left me with everything that was sentimental to him. He's actually a really sentimental guy. He didn't care that much about the material possessions or anything like that, but he had a couple of backpacks that I keep and I go through and I learn a bit about him and all that. And so that's been a really fun journey. It's been, as I said before, I've learned just lots of little things that I wouldn't otherwise know. Of course, some of you will know that he travelled extensively to 82, 83, just up and left and hitchhiked. First time up to Queensland, second time went up through New South Wales, Queensland, lived in Darwin for a stretch, and then made his way back down. But I found a couple of poems I'll read now are actually from his time in Tassie. And I take it the name of the pub is called the Ocean Child. Now, forgive me because I will make mistakes because his writing's pretty messy. So it's kind of hard to read. But I thought it was quite good. I thought it was quite good. So he's got a poem here. It's called Ode to the Ocean Child. It goes something like this. Through the wind, the swelling rain, carrying bags, and just imagine, by the way, he's hitchhiking at the time. he's doing things, he's out and about, being nomad. Carrying bags, the body pain, cold and damp, nowhere to camp. There you go, Michael. Just let Michael in now. Cold and damp, nowhere to camp. Pick up the phone to find a home. Ringing here, ringing there, ringing every bloody where, spinning out in mass despair. Rain a dripping off matted hair. Getting angry, getting wild. Then I found the ocean child. Marty was on the end of the line. He said, come on in, mate, you'll be fine. We've got a bunk that will be right for you. The tucker's good and the beer's cold too. We'll see you in a little while when you reach the ocean child. This is where the page is kind of written a bit hard to read, but it says something to the effect of, so on a bus, I did get out of the cold, something at the wet, heading into Hobart town. No more stuff arsing around. From the doors of the child hotel, the place was jumping hotter than hell. This abode I would like and could tell, with beer a-flowing, people coming and going, music thumping, ocean child's really something. That was one of That's good. We have one other one here that I took a little note down here that I wanted to read. I'll just scroll down and see if I can find it here. Oh, it was a thank you note. So I guess he stayed at this ocean child place for a bit, and then he left him with a thank you note, which is a poem. And he says, there's darts to play, but there's no 8-ball pool. If you mess up here, then you're the fool. Just enjoy your stay and play it cool, because the captain knows just what to do to make things comfy and pleasant for you. So buying a round, better still buy two. Then to the ocean child bid adieu. Itchy feet, seeds to sow, people to see, gotta go. So to Marty and his hospitable crew, what more can I say but shit hot, mate? Thank you. So, a couple of poems there. And then, hopefully you could all hear that. He had a few diaries, he had a few little diaries too that he kept while he was.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing.
Absolutely right. And
A lot of everything.
yeah, it's funny because it's just like, it's all very, very quick, and I can just imagine sort of where he was at the time, detailing those. A lot of it is just him sitting on the side of the road waiting for someone to pick him up. But I just opened this morning because I thought I want to find something that's worth reading. And I opened up this page, and it's the first one. I thought, you know what, that actually gives just a little indicator into like what was going on in his mind at that time. You know, you got to consider he was young. He's in his, what was that, 82, 83? He's 20, 19 years old. You know, he's young. He's out and about on his own. In Australia back then, it was like, you don't have phones, you don't have internet, it's all pre-internet. So, but he wrote here, so this is actually I got the date for it. This is Sunday, 24th of the 7th, 1983. 5 p.m. He's basically saying, I haven't done much all day, but a bit of sunbaking. Now he's watching Disneyland's Donald Duck, and then he's going to shower. He goes on to say, I just walked outside during the commercials and I thought to myself, I wonder where I'll be at this time next week. Who knows? I'm watching the movie Sunshine, and it's a really moving film. I wonder what I will eventually do in life. I mean, I don't want to roam around all of Australia forever. And so I read that, and I just thought, like, this is a guy that's agrees, free spirit, did things on his own terms. He really didn't care what people thought. But there's still like a youngness to him, and it's like he still was curious to know what was going to happen next. Where was he going to go? And I just thought that was a really nice little reflection, you know, in amongst all the stories that you already have of Dave and mystery.
It's hitchhiking around Australia.
Yeah, he's just cruising around. So anyway,
Day when you could do pretty well anything.
yeah,
It's good, eh? I'm sure he really liked that. Always talk about it.
yeah.
Always talk about, well, the kids talk about going through that detail. And then I think sure. He didn't know where he was. He wanted to be on camp. Or next to it,
Yeah.
and then we wake up to a road train going past. I reckon it was you. He can't sleep right next to the road, you know. Probably right when he was. You know that. All right. Awesome.
So that concludes that little chapter. I just thought that was something.
No, that was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. I tell you, you know, we do this without hate. You know.
Okay, guys, it's time to say farewell. Together, today we gather in remembrance of David and the role he played in your life. Here we will scatter his ashes as part of our farewell and as a sign of the setting free of David to leave us and enter into his next journey, whatever that may be. I've chosen a quote by Robert Fulham that I feel is significant to David. I believe that imagination is stronger than knowledge. Myth is more potent than history. Dreams are more powerful than facts. Hope always triumphs over experience. Laughter is the cure for grief, and love is stronger than death. Let us look at the beauty of this place, which will now receive the ashes of David Lowe. It waits to receive them as a gift for its future life. It will be joining of this one life with the life of the universe. We will scatter these ashes as those who are now prepared to let David go, even as we grieve. We will let him go, and he will return to us in a new way, as a gentle memory, as unexpected presence, as love and laughter in many forms. Our love gathers around these ashes as they go, not because they could ever hold the whole being of David, whose life and spirit could never be contained in a few small ashes, but because they are small echoes of the one we have loved and go on loving. Travel safely and well, David. Just as we have loved our father, friends, and relations, he has loved us. Let us go in peace. Mick's going to have one final farewell.
Hi, Jabba.
Yeah, everybody knows me, Dave, Laurie. You used to always just tell each other, get fucked, Dave!
That was like Kenny, eh?
We'll do a big group one. So I reckon now we pop the thing. I think if you want to, you can spread the ashes.
Yeah, where you want to go?
We'll sort that out in a second. We'll get a song going on. And
Really, you let me, you want to do it together? You might have to watch it, might even point the last laugh. Yes, and bye. You know, all this thing, you know, all Dave ever spoke about was hate, didn't he? Always. He wanted to find you and he found you. So we're going to do it together. Together, bro. It was my man. All hands looking after him. Why not do it together? Yeah? I want you to do it.
I've been around the world a couple of times or maybe more. Sights I've had the lights on every foreign shore. But when my mates will ask me the place that I adore, until then, right away, what do we tell them? Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep, a tulip, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. You can see me in the kitchen, cooking up a roast, or Vegemite on toast, just you and me, a cup of tea. And later on we'll settle down and go out on the porch, and watch the possums play. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep, a tulip, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. There's a safe place up the corner and a Woolies down the street, and a brand new place they've opened up and they regulate the heat. But I trade them all tomorrow for a little bush retreat with a kookaburra's call. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees.
We're going to take you for a little walk.
A kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. Up we go. Some people like their houses with fences all around. Others live in mansions and some beneath the ground. But me, I like the bush, you know, with rabbits running round and a pumpkin vine out the back. Here's your turn. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees. A sheep or two, a kangaroo, a clothesline at the back,
That's just get the ashes down.
and an old rocking chair. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees. A sheep or two, a kangaroo, a clothesline at the back, around the front, and an old
This working, Laurie?
Let's find them up.
All right, Ray. Do I look like someone that knows technology?
I don't know how it goes. Hang on.
No.
Hold it. I'll make sense. Well, you're the one, my friend, are you?
All I know is how to get on the pond, and that's all I need to know.
No, you do.
Daphne, you hold all that right there. That's it. Hold it right there.
Just quickly, we're looking at Davo's place from live view, from where he used to live.
All right, you're looking at Davo's face on live view. What do you do?
Davo's.
Yep, so we need to click on the live view somehow.
Yep, sit it right there.
That's it. And that's it.
Are you still seeing Davo's face?
Sorry guys, not seeing Davo's face, but I can see the couple down on the hill there. Oh, hi Carol.
Yeah.
Hi, beautiful.
We got
There we
somebody
go.
that knows technology.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get on it. No. There's spirit in the sky. There's spirit in the sky. What's that? We don't want that.
It's keyboard.
Hang on guys, yeah, we're back at the keyboard.
Hang on, how about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Better.
I'm looking at you while you're looking at me.
Look, do you see a fingertip?
Yep.
Yeah. I see you.
Oh, we almost had an accident.
They're all up in the mountain over there.
I can't get my face
Releasing
on there.
Davo's ashes right in front of us.
Tried everything.
Oh yeah, Sam's going to get covered. We're having bets here. Yeah, he's going to get covered.
Make sure the wind's going the right way.
Okay, I'm going to post and do it.
Don't get in the bloke's aircon!
Oh, there he goes.
There you go.
Neutral rename. Try that one.
Wow, there was a lot of him.
Do nothing. Right.
You'd be happy now.
Touch the camera a bit.
Well, I've ended up wearing it all over.
That's the volume. That's. No, I can't.
He's back with Mother Earth now.
Oh, they've done it. Look. Oh, I miss it. What they do. Through his ashes. Oh.
You will be able to watch it back
You'll be able
again.
to see on the record.
Yeah, you'll be able to see on the recording back again.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
How do you, can you all hear me?
Each
Yeah.
time it's coming up, I've got a blank screen just with like a profile picture of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's and so how did you get your face on there?
Oh, there's Carol. I can see Carol at the moment.
If you press your screen, you'll have a videos and it'll have a line through it. So if you press the video camera, it should take the line away. And,
Yeah.
and you see
There
the
you go.
camera.
That's it.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There you
Hello.
Hi, how
Hello.
are you?
Good, darling. And yourself?
Oh, pretty sad, but I'm good.
Yeah, understandable, but beautiful that we can still all connect together and be in different spots and still all be together as
Absolutely.
one.
Yes, and just remember, don't ever put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
Beautiful, beautiful words.
I'm going to end this transmission now, people. Thank you for coming along. Hey everyone, look after yourselves. Might actually just put the speakers on for a second. That's Carol. Hey Carol. You probably don't remember me. I will keep it.
Thank you, Hayden. That was just beautiful.
That's all right. That was, yeah, it was lovely.
Dave would be so proud. You got that watching it all.
Yeah, look, Hayden, I think that, you've just been an amazing son, and the kindness and tender-heartedness that you showed your father in those final days is just a blessing to see, and I just thank God that you were there for him. It's really amazing.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Thanks for coming down and spending time in hospital as well. That goes to Sim. I said, Carol, thanks for coming down and spending time at the hospital, and also that goes to Sim too.
Oh yeah.
So you both came down and gave him plenty of love, and I can see
Oh,
Michael.
beautiful.
I can see Michael's been trying to jump in this whole time. There he is. I'll have a quick chat with him and just make sure he knows what's going on.
Michael Biddy, hey Mick. Lovely to see you, Mick. Can we see you soon?
All right, so if Michael can hear me. Can you hear me there, Michael? Yeah, awesome. Yeah. So what I'd say, Michael, I'm not sure how much of that you caught. I have a feeling you might have only caught the tail end of that. But if you did, this is being recorded, so you'll be able to view the live stream on Messenger. And if you need a copy sent to you or something like that, I will get a link from this recorded version, and you can get that there too. Cool. All right, it's really loud here. It's actually quite hard to hear. So I might say farewell. Thank you for coming down, and yeah, I hope you're all looking after yourselves. All right.
You take care of yourself.
Okay.
Right. Will do.
And
Take
thank
care.
you.
God bless you.
Hayden, thank you. What a wonderful
Okay.
job. And thank you
See you
everyone
guys.
else for coming along. You've done a fantastic job. Marvelous.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay. See ya.
Well